You must die to the old reality in your mind and have only a new reality in your mind and a new I am. So those of you who have a very hard time doing this have a hard time because you keep identifying with the old you and you keep identifying with the old them and you keep looking at the reality you've created and identifying with it as if it were something to care about, and it's not. All right, guys, I've got a few suggestions in the new Loz lesson suggestion part of the squad, and a number of them talk about the old story or the old man. So let me read those out. One of them says, dying to the old man, how? And the other one says, maybe about how to kill the old story for good so it doesn't keep creeping back in. In this Loz lesson, I'll discuss it. So the old man refers to in the Bible, dying to the old man. Now, if you took that literally, you'd think it meant some old man somewhere. It's not about an old man, okay? It means the old story, the old version of you, the old man in you, okay? The old woman in you, right? So in order to have a new awareness, which is what we're trying to have here, this is the power of awareness that I'm trying to teach you, to be aware of something new, to create something new, you must die to the old and only live and resurrect yourself, which is the whole idea of resurrection, in the new story, as the new identity, as the new man or woman. So if you read the story of the resurrection in the Bible, he has resurrected once he died to his sins, okay? So I know this sounds very literal, like he was up on a cross and he died and he was resurrected again after he went into a tomb and all this shit. It's not what actually it's about. It's a metaphor, okay? And if you read the Bible properly, which is metaphorically, you'll understand they're all parabolic tales, okay? They're all tales trying to tell you a lesson. And all a parable is a lesson riddled in a story. And these are all lessons riddled in a story. So what's it trying to tell you about dying to the old man or resurrecting yourself? It means you must die to your sins. Now, in the Bible, the way it's been interpreted, sin has been interpreted as something bad that you've done. And then the priest, you go to confession, they tell you off for sinning. That's not what sin means. Sin means to miss the mark, okay? So if you die to your sin and your mark is, your desire was, say, to be married, and you keep imagining a third party and your specific person goes off and marries them, well, you have sinned, you have died to your sins. You have literally, now you are a sinner because you have missed the mark. Your mark was being married to your specific person, now they're married to someone else. You missed, okay? So the sin was the desire that you crave, that you need to be in the awareness of having. You didn't get into the awareness of having. You had the awareness that someone else had it. You sinned, you missed the mark, and then now you now need to be resurrected from that sin. Does this make sense? If this doesn't make sense, guys, I highly suggest you go and do my Neville Goddard course. It's all about Neville's teachings. Okay, it's called Neville Made Easy, and it will really, really explain in depth all about the old man, Neville's teachings, sin, etc. Okay? Now, let's talk about this in terms of manifestation. If you understand that the Bible is trying to teach you that your I amness, your awareness of self is all there is, and all there is your isness, and your isness creates your reality, then you'll understand that you need to be a person who is in the new reality and not is in the old reality, because if you are is in the old reality, then you will only reflect out a continued old reality. If you want a new reality, you must be in the new isness, the new I amness of being, which is a new awareness of self, which creates a new reality. So you must die to the old reality in your mind and have only a new reality in your mind and a new I am. So those of you who have a very hard time doing this have a hard time because you keep identifying with the old you and you keep identifying with the old them and you keep looking at the reality you've created and identifying with it as if it were something to care about, and it's not. Something's happened to me this week and I'm like this. Now the person it's happened to in my life, they're like, but I'm like, don't worry about it, okay? Because I am aware of what I need to think now, but they are not aware of what they need to think. And if they aren't aware, they're going to be all kinds of triggered by their reality. I'm not triggered by their reality. or the reality, because I am in the new awareness. Well, kind of. I'm half there. So if you are not in the new awareness, everything will trigger you. That's from the old awareness, from the old story, from the old man. So how do you do this? How do you disassociate yourself from the old views of the world, the old you, the old identity of you, the old identity of them? The more you become the new you, the less you are the old you. Okay? So if you think about it in terms of like you redo your closet and you don't allow yourself to wear any of your old clothes, then you are now in this new identity of this fashionable being. I don't know, maybe you threw out all your sweats and all your casual clothes and now you're just super dressed up all the time, really formal, always overdressed in suits and heels, and this is the new you. You're very formal and crisp and corporate. Before, you would be in jeans and sweats and T-shirts and you just had a sloppy, casual identity. Now you're very formal and corporate. If you went back to parts of your closet and found some old sweats and started wearing them again and started schlepping around in those, you're not fully the new identity. But if you'd thrown away all the old closet items and only had the new items, that's how people do like a whole resurrection of their identity and they become the new identity. Remember when Kanye West went into Kim Kardashian's closet, threw out all her clothes and she was crying and then he was like, you're going to wear this now. And now she literally is that identity that he created for her, that Yeezy, Kanye, Skims creation. She doesn't wear any of the hoochie shit she used to wear, right? Well, she kind of does when she has a bad stylist, but you understand? So it's the same thing. If you keep going back to old thinking, if you keep identifying with your old self, you keep identifying with the old version of your specific person, it's like you're going back to your old clothes. If you want to fully resurrect yourself, you can only wear the new clothes. Only. You can only have the new thoughts. Only. Don't go back and wear some of the sweats. They're dead to you now. Corporate, formal, neat, tidy. New identity, new you. So the way you do this, guys, is you identify when you're identifying with the old you. You notice it. Oh, God, I'm thinking that thought. No, we don't think that anymore. We don't think that way. We don't think that about ourselves. We don't think that about others. We don't think that about this. This is changing. Don't worry about it. Right? But so many of you will fall back into wearing the sweats because it's comfortable. You'll fall back into the old thinking because it's all you know. So you fucked then. I can't help it. Yes, you can. So those of you who will say things like, oh, but I can't help but think these old things, have no discipline in their mind. This is an exercise in having a disciplined mind. Those of you who don't understand why I'm so strict on this will not have really have read Neville at any great length, because he goes on and fucking on and fucking on about the fact that this is a disciplined mind you need to have. That you can't go back to the old you. It's death to the old man or nothing. You can't be the servant of two masters. You can't be half-assed about this. Oh, I can't help it. Well, this is not for you then, and you're just your life is continually going to be fucked. Bye. Don't be aware then. See ya. Guys, look, while I'm talking, people are asking questions. My SP finds it hard communicating, don't know what to do. I know what you should do, darling. You should start fucking listening to me while I speak. Because the reason why he's not communicating with you is not because he finds it hard. It's because you haven't changed your fucking thinking about you or him. He's not finding it hard. You're finding it hard to change you. Let me read some other insane shit people are writing here as if I give a shit. Hi, Loz, been affirming, but opposite is happening. What does it mean? It means you haven't changed. It means the affirmations aren't working. It means you're not really doing this. It means you're not listening. It means you're looking at 3D and thinking it means something. Let me read some more insane shit if people aren't listening to a word I'm saying. Any more? Me today. I haven't seen Loz on TikTok recently. I bet I will soon. Oh, good. That's good. Does it matter over time it's been apart? Does what matter? This human construct called time, which you could change like this, if only you would get this. No. Guys. I love you all, but are you listening? I'm giving you the answer. What's the answer? Guys, look, those of you who are really lost at what I'm saying, I would highly recommend you come and join us in the squad right now where we have extended They Are Your Puppet. I'll put it here on YouTube when this is on YouTube tomorrow. They Are Your Puppet has now become one of my most profound courses because people are finally getting that they have no free will, that your specific person is only your reflection, that everything out here is a reflection of you, regardless if it's a person or just the situation. So what in this situation, what in this person is a reflection of you? Do you know? Identify it, change it, death to the old man, and the situation, the person, and you, if you change, everything will change. But you have to change first. The situation won't change first. The person won't change first. You must change first because they are simply your reflection. They are your puppet and you are the puppet master. And if the puppet master doesn't puppeteer them properly, they won't be different. It won't be different. Do you understand? Come and join us for that course. And also in the squad next week is our squad anniversary. 3 years of the Subconscious Loz Squad private membership group. Whoop, whoop. So guys, on 11/11, the most magical manifestation day, I'm joking, we're going to be celebrating 3 years of the squad, and there's going to be a special thing happening that day and a couple of days later just for squaddies. So keep your eyes peeled tomorrow. We're going to give you a hint as to what's going on, and we're going to drop it tomorrow afternoon, what's actually happening for the anniversary, and I've never done it before. It's going to be really, really cool. And there's going to be quite a few people getting benefits in the squad as squad members. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Make sure you watch it again if you're not understanding what I'm saying. Death to the old man. If you don't know what that means, rewind, listen again to what I'm saying. You must die to the old you, die to the old them, die to whatever the situation is, and imagine the new, and imagine the new them, and then be the new you in your mind. Imagine the new you exists now and only see the world from that new you and don't see it from the old man, from the old you. They've died. They're dead. Do you understand this? All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. I will see you in the squad for the squad anniversary on 11/11. Bye, guys.